Hello Aries, this is your mid-month reading for mid-June. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I'm taking these off because they get stuck in the cards when I shuffle. Thank you for being here. And if you're new, my name is Amber. If you're returning, thank you so much for lending your energy to the channel. And I lost the earring. Thank you so much for lending your energy to the channel. Welcome. Feel free to comment. I love to read them. Feel free to like if you find something here that you can use. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. And if you need a private reading, I will be more than happy to schedule that for you. You can go to the link below and find that. Or you can go straight to that website and it will lead you where you need to go, okay? There's lots of information on that website that could help you. I'm trying now to load it with different things that you can do or just know. We'll see what happens. I also wrote a wonderful ebook if you get a reading. It'll help you. It'll help guide you through your ups and downs or hard times, okay? So we are going to pull out these cards. And remember, Aries, energy is fluid, okay? It can go back and forth, up, down, left, right. So if it doesn't sound like you, it's probably your partner, okay? So we have appreciation, the number 15, the garden in the gate, 3-0, and yin and yang. My card of polarities. Okay. So Aries, I feel like whatever issue you were going through, whatever turbulence you had, it's for good reason, okay? I feel like it either got another person or you to see another side of a situation. So you weren't effortlessly or everlastingly stuck in whatever issue you were in, right? So all in all, it worked with you. It might have been uncomfortable. You didn't like it. You may have had to spend some time to yourself, get your mind together, figure out what you want. But you got to the other side. So what I'm getting from that is your efforts worked, okay? And now, because you're either back where you wanted to be or somewhere new, you have to learn how to balance the situation. For a lot of you, it's a love relationship. And you have to learn how to balance that love relationship so you don't get back where you were before, okay? Which means that you have to look at both sides with an open mind. This is really going to open up your willingness to compromise, even if something makes you feel uncomfortable. It's almost like a spiritual growth thing for you. Because we all learn how to compromise, you know. You can't, that's funny that Pride came out. You can't always get what you want, as the song said. We also have blossoming, 3 and 3. That is your overall message. Blossoming is about a situation growing. And it's really because you kept things going up. Or kept the results going. So when something was moving or something was happening, you went with it. And in turn, you started to grow. You started to develop more and more. Okay? Spiritually, we have your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Look at that. You have the answers. You have the answers. It's almost like you have the goal. But you just have to trust in the achievement of that goal or working through the goal. Okay? In your love life, you have goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty and love every part of you. Okay? So this is about realizing how special you are. You have an intensity about you that really, if you put it towards your relationship, that intensity or that, that intensity to want to make things work, okay? If you put that towards your relationship, it'll be great. You know, it'll be everything you ever dreamed it to be. I feel like I'm sitting really low. I'm going to put my pillow up. there we go. Okay, so it'll be everything you ever really want it to be. And moving forward, you have to see yourself in everyone. That's your everybody has issues. Everybody, that's my everybody poops card, okay? Everybody has their ups and downs, and we have to realize that and see it from both sides. And that's that polarity of the yin and yang card. Seeing things on both sides. Okay, we start off with the Three of Pentacles. Aries. I don't know who you were dealing with or what you were going through, but you really cared. You cared enough to work on it, okay? Even when things got really bad, I feel like you still did your part. You still played your part. You still, you take your position or that role, whatever it is, seriously. I want to pull out all the cards first and then I'll talk. Oh, Eight of Wands in reverse. Wanted to come out. The Eight of Wands in reverse is telling me that there's issues with moving forward. I feel like there is a lack of productive communication. And needing to like rekindle it, or needing to put a little patience in the situation, to figure it out, to shift things, to shift the mood. Four of Wands in reverse. You're in a situation that is stable. Aries, this is interesting because I've been getting this energy with you. You're in something that is stable to you, but it's not perfect. Okay. And I feel like you feel as though you have been, you know, this felt divinely led or guided, which is why you're kind of stuck here and you always have it on your mind, or you're always in it, or you're always participating in that kind of relationship. And you have really put the work in. You've really tried to work things out. I feel like it's been a journey for you. But you're starting to realize in the mid-month that even though you went on this journey, you're still not as happy as you could be. Okay? Very interesting. It may take you a little while to get there, to feel that way. But it just gives me the feeling that you're still going to work on it. But at the same time, you want your partner or whoever, this could be a business venture, you want them to know how special you are, what you can bring to the table. So I feel like you've been working on a situation, maybe a partnership or a work relationship, and you've been very dedicated to it. I feel like just working on it, you want recognition for what you have worked on, if that makes any sense. It's like, I want to be recognized for how much effort and time and dedication I've put into a situation. But I don't want to ask for it. I want it to be given to me because I deserve it. And it's probably in love. I feel like you have been very compassionate and you feel like you have just made really good moves, and you haven't done anything crazy or asked for anything crazy, and you just expect to be respected because you have done so. But what's interesting is, even though you feel that way, I feel like your partner thinks that you should just be grateful it's kind of like they feel like you didn't have to give. If you want to be with a person, or you want to be in this relationship or business partnership, you should just do it because you want to do it. It's not for recognition. I feel like both of you have a point, but you're just not seeing eye to eye at what both of you want. Because both of you, both of those are right. But it's like, but you don't see it from my perspective. That's what I want to say. And even though this person you may be dealing with, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, maybe, could be an earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's like they're not perceiving, it's like they have these ideals and what they think is right and what they think is wrong. And they can't seem to get away from that. It's almost like I want to say that they're being judgmental, or they're judgmental. But they also see it as them being balanced. So they know that they can be that way, even though they wouldn't call it that way. They would call it being truthful or something of that nature. But they are very, I'm right. Or just listen to me. I have the facts. But they're doing it to help or be kind. And I feel like you have really tried to be strong with this, or through this. It's kind of like, I can deal with this, right? I can deal with this, or I can fix this about them. And if not fix it, I can just deal with it. It's okay. There may be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces coming in. This could be a friendship or someone from work that is interested in you. I feel like they're giving you a level of attention that you're not getting from another person. Or maybe even in your life or in your business venture, whatever it is. It's like there's something missing. And this person is kind of giving that to you, It's a nice distraction, I feel. I feel like it's a nice distraction. But you're also strong enough to know that you don't need to take any crazy risks. And I feel like you're taming yourself, even though this is what's interesting. It almost sounds like to me like, am I going back to my old ways? For those of you who aren't dealing with someone, there is someone that's interested in you and they work with you. I feel like they probably help you at work or even help you as a friend, and you probably don't even think about it or see it because you think that they're just a kind individual, but they really like you. Okay? Yeah, it's almost like you're oblivious. You may be oblivious and just focusing on your work. Just focusing on your work and daily life and activities. You don't even think about it. It probably crossed your mind, but it was like, whatever. It could be that you see this opportunity and you're just not ready as well, Aries. So I feel like they eventually give you an offer, like a verbal one. And you have to decide what it is you're going to do. I feel like you're weighing the pros and cons. As much as this person is really nice and sweet and kind, you don't feel like they are your match, right? It's like you just feel like they're not your match. Like you're at a back and forth about it. It's like you're so busy giving to your life and building Even if you felt it, you're like, I need to make a choice because I'm trying to just work on my life. But Spirit wants you to have balance, Aries, and like still have fun. Yeah, to still have fun. It might be you cutting off communication. To still have fun because things are growing. Things are growing. Your vibration is hiring. Because you know what's so weird is I feel like you're working on things that you should have been working on in the past, or doing things you should have been doing in the past. And now that you're doing it, it's putting you back on your path and your vibration is higher. You're in your feminine energy. Male or female, it doesn't matter. That's very good, nurturing, hearty. It's hearty, nurturing energy to me. Very flowy, but hearty at the same time. Thick. Like a thick smoke. It's interesting because you finally see what it is that has been happening, or you understand it. But it's so important for you. Balance is important in this situation because you shouldn't do anything you don't want to do. And that's why the Lovers is in reverse, especially connected to this and the Strength, you know? You're thinking, oh, this person is giving me this affection, but I'm really strong, you know? I may be being a little cold, but I'm giving to my life and things are working out. This distraction is good for me. I'm trying to put an end to things that I need to put an end to. I'm using my energy towards that and not love, or not this connection. But I feel like it's important for you to see both sides. You know, you have to learn. Yeah, I know that you're focused, Aries, but it's just good to have a little stake in everything, or every angle. It helps you get a good balance, you know? And I really feel like that's what you need to do, is get a good balance. For those of you who were dealing with someone, because I kind of drug out the singles thing, your partner sees that you're really trying to do what's right, okay? And I feel like they want to get some balance within the situation. You know, it's like they're distracted from seeing that they need to work on the relationship or keep going. Because you're giving, they need to give as much. And this is where they need to see the polarity in both things. You can't always be right. You can't always have what you want. You can't always push what you just want, you know? You getting a love offer from someone else probably got them on the right path. Yeah, they got a choice to make too if you're with someone else. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's a situation that has you feeling left out in the cold. Whether this be your finances or another individual. But what's interesting is I feel like you're nurturing it now. You're taking care of it as it's becoming a main focus of yours, which is really good. That's where you're beginning, you know. Even though you're giving to your career, your life, your sustainability, your partner, you feel like the energy is very in and out. It doesn't feel stable. Even though you're working on it, it kind of feels like you're not getting ahead. But you're very dedicated to the cause, and that's all that you can see is that focus. Being about that like 100%. Yeah, you're investing so much either in your relationship or your daily life that I feel like you're not giving to mostly anything else. It's like you're scared that you're going to fail at what it is that you're working on. So you kind of, I want to say ignore it, but you just don't put any effort into it. Because you're investing in other things, especially a love relationship. Especially a confession. I feel like maybe someone confessed to you or you're confessing to yourself about how you feel. But you're scared of not being successful in the things that you are trying to achieve in your life. That's what I see there. But then this opportunity comes. Yeah, it's like rekindling a relationship or like putting a jolt in your love life. With the death card, I feel like it puts a jolt in your love life. Yeah, I told you get a message. And it's like, what should I do? What would be the best judgment here? What is the best move? Aries. But you're so set on your path, you know? Like, this has been your life. This has been your life. This is what you've been doing. This has been the focus to make this work, to focus on that. It's hard to just let that go and be separated from it. Yeah, you're like, oh, this is the most unfortunate situation in the world. This change is not what I wanted. Oh, no. You know? And I feel like, especially with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you're trying your best to hold on to control of the situation. See? It's like, what am I going to lose? You're like, oh my God, I may lose this relationship. Or I may lose this career or whatever I'm working on. What should I do? I don't want to lose either one of these, but I have to make a move. And I'm conflicted about the change that losing either one of these things are going to cause me. Yeah, you're definitely not taking any love offers. I feel like whatever this love offer is, it doesn't mean much to you. You have too much going on. You're kind of stuck in that decision. It's like, I don't know what decision I'm going to make. I don't, you know. I don't want to take any risks moving forward because I like where I'm going. It may not be perfect, but it's predictable. I get predictable with that. Yeah, you have to make some sort of decision, or you have to cut something or someone out. You have to make that choice. Yeah, it's time for you to come out of your head. Otherwise, you're just going to keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it. You're trying to find a way to come out on top. Whichever one you choose, you want it to be right, and you're trying to figure out how to come out on top. Yeah, you got either a choice of a relationship that may have some potential, okay? Or this person could just be manipulating you for their own wants and desires. See, you don't know if you should trust them or not. You really don't. I don't think you know them well enough to do that. Or you can deal with a solid relationship. A solid relationship or solid journey that you have been on. That you have some sort of stabilities with, right? But you have to be truthful on what needs to be worked on. Oh, in the relationship. So you have to be honest about that. I feel like someone decides not to step out because there really is nurturing in where they are. And I feel like they decide to stay, whether this is you or them. Yeah, not leaving what they have built, putting it into this new stuff. Yeah, the risk of breaking up a relationship is in your mind. And it's like you like nurturing what you have gained. You feel comfortable. You feel secure, right? So you have to bring balance in the situation. So you have to make a choice. And not only make a choice, but tell the person what the choice is and how you decided to move forward. Okay, I never make decisions for you, so I'm not going to tell you which one to choose. But I'm just telling you what's in the energy, okay? Because I believe in free will. I believe in free will. Now, if there was a warning, I would tell you there was a warning, okay? It's just you have to make a decision for yourself. I feel like a lot of things are coming in and you're like, whoa, Nelly, let's pull it on back, you know? You have some foundations. You're not really happy at the situation. There's confusion. There's insecurity in your decision making, you know? You've been overly patient in something that you've had faith in. See? But for some reason you're missing love, whether you're in a relationship or out of the relationship. Things are changing. What I get with blossoming is things are coming up out of the crevices. It's like a rose in the concrete in between the sidewalk. And you got to figure out how you're going to move forward, what you're going to do about it. Yeah, your vibration is rising. It's like your spiritual energy is getting stronger. Because now the simple things have passed and you're into more complicated territory, Aries. All right? So thank you so much for listening. I will see you for July readings. You know where to find me. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.